want to live long, they have no use for your song. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world. Now your hope and compassion is gone. You've sold out your dream to the world. Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead.
Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel again. This is Rob from Smirking Gun Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about another new show, a returning show, one of my favorite things from last year, and that's What We Do in the Shadows. Season 2 has finally arrived, and the first 2 episodes dropped on Hulu this morning, and I just finished watching both of them. We did cover some of Season 1 on the channel last year. Fantastic show. Love the original movie by Taika Waititi. The first season pretty much was made by Jermaine Clement and Taika Waititi, and it was brilliant. It was as funny, if not funnier, than the movie. I kind of have to just try to take it as one big thing because it's hard to choose because they're both so brilliant. Like, it's just a continuation of the same good thing. That's how I'm choosing to look at it. Like, one's not better than the other. They're all one big package. Just with different casts. The writing and the feel is all the same. So why split hairs on it? But everybody returns here. Let me see if I can get this to look right, because these are my only notes I'm going by today. One thing is the directing of both of these first 2 episodes is Kyle Newacheck, rather than Clement or Waititi. I don't know if he did any of season 1. Kyle Newacheck did like Workaholics. He's not a bad director. He knows comedy. I was just a little worried that with his directing maybe the show would change a little bit. And there's a few noticeable kind of tonal changes I noticed from the first season to this season so far, but other than that, it's all still right there. Kayvan Novak as Nandor is fantastic as ever. In the first episode, Resurrection, he's more just kind of there. The peripheral, the main story is Laszlo and Nadia, played by Matt Berry and Natasha Demetriou, who are just fantastic and brilliant as always. They've had a lot of familiars over the summer. They've had a whole lot of them die. But finally they found a good one named Topher, who's played by Haley Joel Osment. And doesn't even care about the job, doesn't even really want to be a vampire. He's just like a hanger-on. He's a phony, makes himself look like he's real busy, and he's just a real piece of work. I don't know, but he drives Guillermo crazy. Guillermo, played by Harvey Guillen, who is just fantastic in this, who's doing double duty here as not just like their caretaker, but now their defender. He's killing the vampires that are constantly attacking them from the vampire council that they escaped from. So they're just going about their fucking lives like nothing's going on. Like, and all these assassins keep coming for him that Guillermo has to keep, taking out. But it kind of speaks to the level of their assassins if a guy like Guillermo can keep dropping all of them like flies. Well, what ends up happening, hijinks happen with this Topher character where they have to go visit a necromancer. He is played by I can't believe I can't remember this guy's name. He plays Wong on Doctor Strange, and he was the headmaster on Deadly Class. His name isn't listed here in the credits, and it's really bumming me out. He plays the necromancer. They need somebody brought back to life, but when they bring them back to life, they become a zombie, and just more shenanigans happen. There's so many good lines. Mark Proksch, forgot to talk about Mark Proksch, is back as Colin Robinson, the energy vampire. Look, if you don't want, I'm not gonna say jokes. I don't want to say jokes that are in here, but holy shit, are there so many just good jokes in these episodes. And like I said, it's like when you hear a joke once, if you hear somebody retell a joke, to me, there's that saying that people don't like hearing about people's dreams, but man, I don't like it when people tell me like the joke in a movie. You know, if I haven't seen it, it's just like fuck off. Like I'll never be able to unhear it. It's just like seeing the jokes in a trailer. So I skipped the jokes in that. But Resurrection is really, really funny. It is a great return to the show. I was, you always have worries about comedies. Any show, but comedies specifically. Comedy's hard. And if you can actually find a show that can make you laugh your ass off on a constant basis, this show makes me laugh out loud. No other show on TV really does that except for maybe Curb Your Enthusiasm. But just a fantastic first episode, and that's when we move on to Ghosts. Ghosts is the second episode, also directed by Kyle Newacek. What's great about this episode is that it deals with the fact that vampires don't believe in ghosts. Like they make a point of it. They make note that Guillermo even says, and I love the way he's kind of just standing there sarcastically talking to Nandor, like he doesn't normally get like this. That he's like, so since I've been with you, I've been around vampires, clearly. I've been around werewolves and Babadooks, and he just, listing supernatural things one after the other. But we draw the line at ghosts. And I love that they own it. They own it. Like, so hardcore. Like, oh, that's just stuff we tell kids to scare them. Like, shit like that they say. It's just so funny. Like, they're in their world, that's just normal. And what they find out is that Nadia isn't full of shit. There is a ghost that's been haunting them. And right now, it's just Jeff, or Gregor, her old lover, who's sitting there. Matt Berry finds out that ghosts are real, but he doesn't let Nadia know that he knows that ghosts are real. And in doing so, they end up finding out that since they all now believe in ghosts, where that they discover the possibility that they would have ghosts. If we're technically dead and our spirits are free, then that means that we should have ghost selves. And so they do a seance to find their ghost selves, and it is fucking amazing. This episode is so goddamn funny. There was a couple of parts that I was going to just start saying, man, because it's just so good. You just want to repeat it like a catchphrase. But like Colin Robinson's stuff in this is great as well. Yeah, I don't even want to, I don't want to spoil any of it, but let's just say as far as introductions and returns to form, this show really knocks it out of the park as I was so hoping it would. If you're afraid you're not going to laugh, look man, you're going to fucking laugh. You're going to laugh your balls off. And you're going to be wanting more. And that's the thing, man. These episodes are only like 20 minutes long, and that's my only problem with it. Is that it's not long enough. It's not long enough to have the great Matt Berry talking to me. Like, in what his ghost needs him to jerk him off to get his last orgasm. So, there's all this subtext about like how it all happened and why there's a whole room full of ectoplasm. Nandor and him having to come to him and his ghost don't speak the same language anymore because Nandor has forgotten his original tongue, and it's how they meet. They come to be able to understand each other through the old horse that they both owned, or they owned at one time before Nandor became a vampire. And then Nadia just gets along really well with her ghost. and that's the rest of it. But it's just such a freaking fantastic start to the season, and I will be back doing these. I will be doing these on a weekly basis. I'm really happy that this is back. So, if you like this review, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Otherwise, this is Rob at Sparking Interviews, and have a great day, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.